John Ardman. Yeah, Dave Ardman.
Zach, it's a disaster.
What's the disaster? Is it
Gilmer
a wood emergency?
Gilmer Wood Company is going to vacuum $100 out of my wallet because they have a 2-inch thick, 5-inch wide board of like Vera wood.
Real.
No, the fake stuff.
Fake stuff. Yeah.
Stuff that's like not $1 million and it basically illegal to import.
Right. Well, it is illegal to import. It's just it's like whatever's in the U.S.
No, it's not. It's not illegal to import. It's illegal to sell it outside of the U.S. if it's been imported to the U.S. That's part of the site's regulation.
That's weird.
It's on the list, so
yeah,
you can't import very much of it, but it is here. It does also grow domestically sometimes.
Yes.
There are places in the U.S. where it grows. Anyway, character that spins versus slightly larger character
that also spins. Yeah, I was gonna say spinning character. I think
Sonic back air doesn't turn him around, does it?
No.
No.
Right? Sonic back air doesn't turn Sonic around. Sonic back air doesn't turn Sonic around, right?
No. Okay. It's just Marth, Roy, and Olimar that do that, right? Does Roy do that actually? Roy does.
I always forget that Olimar does that.
Yeah, Olimar's one of the only characters in the game with the back air that turns him around.
That's so funny.
It doesn't matter, yeah. But the fact that it does turn him all the way around does matter for some punish stuff.
Yeah.
Like the reverse bear thing you can only really do because he turns him around.
Yeah. Oh, we no longer have access to the chat.
We do not. I can fix that.
You fix that?
I think so.
Cool. Bring it on over. We need to see what the people have to say. Also, wait, who just won that game? I looked down. Oh, hey. It's... Yeah. That'll do. It should be RNG if Punk says it should be RNG if Sonic turns around with Bear. That's a cool idea.
Ooh.
It just says baby oil on hands first to cover the grooves. Ooh. Yeah, that makes sense because then you can slip over it a little better.
Yeah.
Too. That makes sense for the polymer play. Punk says make it a 5% chance instead of the current 0% chance. If he turns around. I like that. That's a good
If there's anything this game should have, I think it's more RNG.
More RNG.
We should give more characters RNG elements.
Yeah. Characters that don't have them, have them.
If I was unemployed, I would learn enough about Brawl to make D-pad Olimar.
I don't think that's true.
You're right, but
I think
we're
if you were
talking
unemployed,
hypotheticals
you would do a lot of woodworking.
If I was unemployed, I would definitely not learn how to program Brawl. But while we're talking hypotheticals, in a situation where, like, this is something that I would do and not just bribe Motobug to do for me.
Yes.
I want to make a version of Olimar
what's D-pad Olimar?
D-pad Olimar is when you press B to pluck a Pikmin.
Yeah.
If you press B without pressing a D-pad button, you get a red. And then, like, up, down, left, right, it chooses the Pikmin that you get, and then you rebalance all the Pikmin to make that reasonable.
Huh.
So, I think that it would make Olimar better, for sure.
It would
you also have to
make Olimar
gut
better.
purples. And you can only have one of each. If you already have a purple, if there's a purple alive on screen somewhere, you can't get another one. It just doesn't have to be plucked on the ground.
Then how do you do, okay. Never mind, okay.
It is a very awkward input.
It would be I agree that it would be an awkward input. You'd have to have, you'd have to be clawing, but you have to do some kind of funny claw where you're like here.
It also makes, it would make Pikmin pluck, like, actually kind of punishable. Because the input is genuinely weird and awkward.
Yeah.
You could also just make it where it's just like B and then a face button. Like,
but you don't have enough face buttons.
You can have like, okay, well, B and L at the same time, you get a yellow. B and R, you get a purple. B and Y.
I think if you want to make this viable, it's got to be really hard input.
Yeah, so the D-pad is fine.
The D-pad would be fine. You're clawing here.
I think Josh should be able to use egg lay on the Pikmin. That's true.
Yeah, but if Josh egg lays the Pikmin, do they go into an egg or does he just eat them?
Monaco wheel? Yeah, like
Yeah,
B
Joe,
in
can
the
you explain Monaco?
Oh, Monado wheel. Yeah,
What
yeah.
is,
Okay.
Oh, can you explain Monado wheel?
So like when you choose the art that you're using with Shulk.
Oh, yeah.
Or
okay,
like
yeah,
Heroes menu.
That would work. Yeah. That's not a bad plan. Fox says, I would play Box Olimar in that world and always pick the worst Pikmin, but very fast. Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
A Monaco wheel sounds like some kind of obscure way to gamble.
No, I was gonna say a Monaco wheel sounds like
Or like a torture device.
I was gonna say like a tool for some like very specific art form that they only do in like
Oh,
southern
like
France.
a French curve.
Like a yeah, a very specific art form is like drawing geometry.
Yeah.
Monaco is a country.
Monaco is a country.
It is one city, and the city is Monaco.
Well, Monaco actually is the money laundering scheme, but it
True.
pretends to be a country
True.
sometimes.
Monaco is actually a one.
It's in the south of
South
France.
near Nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like 2 square miles.
that's how I'm trying to be.
What?
And that's how I'm trying to be. An independent nation of about 2 square miles.
True.
Bigger than what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bigger than Vatican City.
That's true. Yeah. SEE. Yeah.
Or Holy See, like the
I gotta
programming
make
language in
sure
Temple OS.
I learn
That would be fun.
for GeoGuessr. I gotta learn what like San Marino looks like instead of Italy because I've gotten owned by that before.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of Country Streak, which I know is a default map, so like.
Yeah,
lull,
but it's fun.
Country Streak is a good
Country
time.
Streak's fun. Country Streak, it's like I think Country Streak.
Oh, probably won a game, right? Sorry,
I believe that is true.
I gotta like be responsible.
Yep. Country Streak with the plugins to make it so that you can only see it for like a millisecond.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
really funny. Like a 2-second leaf guesser.
4-second leaf guesser is unbelievable.
4-second leaf guesser.
4-second leaf guesser would be a great like Smurf name for somebody's Olimar
4-second. Oh, that would be really good.
or somebody's Ivysaur.
No, Olimar's better. 4-second leaf guesser.
Yeah.
Because you're guessing.
True.
When you pluck, you don't know you're yet.
Or it's just you
Ooh,
play
that
Ivy and you just run at people and it's 4-second leaf guesser.
leaf guesser. I think Monaco Wheel is also a pretty good Smurf tag.
You are streaking in
Yeah,
the
Puck says that the
country.
Country Streak fandom is dying. Press like if you are streaking in the country. You'll like that though. I mean,
I love how like people outside of Massachusetts haven't really found out about Bowser yet still.
yeah, this is actually secret.
Like nobody really knows that this character is just like genuinely unbelievable.
It's like the gorilla secret.
this is the strange gorilla secret.
This is
like,
the strange gorilla secret.
strange lizard secret. Can't be.
Can't be.
Try
the
the
strange
strange
lizard
lizard
secret from Lizard Dash Secret.
Gorilla secret is also a great.
Gorilla Secret is a valid
Yeah, the email.
Slippy tag.
Oh,
Right?
It is, yeah, it
it
is.
is. Gorilla Secret.
my current Slippy tag is the fungus.
That's pretty good. That's really good, actually. Yeah, you've had some good ones.
I usually have good ones.
I don't know. I think WoW, comma, space, gameplay, space, exclamation point is still my favorite one.
WoW gameplay was really good.
WoW, comma, space, gameplay, exclamation point. Wait, is it space exclamation point or just exclamation point?
It was space exclamation point.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was WoW, comma, space gameplay, space exclamation point.
Joe says, I remember that one guy who'd come to SG every once in a while, Blue Moon, who had an awesome Bowser from Connecticut.
Are you talking about Giga K?
Yeah! Yeah!
Yo, I miss that
Yeah,
guy.
that guy was awesome.
That guy fucking ruled.
Giga K. I remember that guy.
Bees.
Punk
Fungus
says I've
dog.
used Fungus Dog a lot on Slippy.
Yeah.
Call Yoshi Fungus Dog.
Oh man, the
You got that
first
dog
person
in him,
I
but that
queued
dog got that
into-
fungus in him.
The first person I queued into with
Ooh,
the
wait, hold on a
fungus-
second. Punk says if you should get a little glow effect if you guess the correct Pikmin you're picking, and you guess with the Mario Party microphone. That's a good idea.
Oh my god.
That's
So
a good idea.
I used to play friendlies with Malkasaur on netplay a lot because Malk would get really, really mad about Olimar, and
Oh, yeah,
I enjoyed
I remember
that.
that.
It was fun. So I remember playing like a 54 game session with Malk where I only called my shot on Pikmin Pluck 3 times, but I got it all 3 times. In the third time, I was like, let me just get Lakers real quick and just hit yellow purple immediately.
Oh my god.
And I felt so dirty. It was so sick. I mean, like, Pikmin Pluck is already 20 frames. I think you get 2 Pikmin if you're just spamming B. Yeah. Yeah.
Punk, you're gonna have to elaborate on this one for.
Oh yeah, no. If we wanted to do D-pad Olimar, you would have to make yellows like a flat 2-frame buff instead of the 3 to 4 that they currently are, and you'd have to make purple side B do like 5
Punk,
instead of 10.
how long with the Mario Party microphone do you have to guess? Like, what's the time window? Do you have to say it and then pluck, and then you get the correct effect?
Yeah, I
Dinging
think if you
effect?
say it, you get like 2 seconds. No, that's too long. It should be like 90 frames.
No, I have not seen the video of HBox versus Mog. Mog seems getting insane pulls and HBox screams he's cheating. I have not seen that video.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Ooh, 6 frames if you're saying it in English. That's not a lot of time.
That
You gotta be
is-
fast.
You have to, wow, it's a genuine execution test to just hit the B button at the end of your speech.
That's pretty good. Wait, what if you're speaking a different language? And is it different depending on the language?
Oh my god, what is going on?
Thanks for being here, Joe.
Oh.
I appreciate it.
I was gonna say
Olimar could only have 3
2,
Pikmin?
but yeah.
Like, you could only be carrying 3 Pikmin?
Yeah, if you can select, you get a roster of 2. That's it. Well, that's what
Okay.
I already do, but like
Yeah.
this is self-serving anyway, so
Yeah, yeah.
like I don't see why we would not.
Ooh. Great edge guard. Great edge guard.
No, they all do except
No, yeah, most of the rest of them do.
I'm
yeah.
the only one who holds 2.
Yeah, Joey holds all.
Everybody else holds them all. I'm the
Chris
only
holds
one
them all. Yeah.
who holds 2. There are matchups
Say
where I
that
think it's
shit in
correct to hold
Dragon
4
Tongue
for what
to
it's worth. I think you're
fries
supposed to
the
hold.
memory card port.
You're supposed to hold 4 against Luigi. You're supposed to hold 4 against Snake. You're probably supposed to hold 4 against Bowser. Okay.
Ooh,
All
wow.
right.
Surgical edge guard from Motobug.
I'll answer that when it's not Game 5 last stock.
True.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Off stage. Oh.
Oh, back. Oh, come on.
Can we get out of the corner?
It's a
No.
tough corner to get out.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Missed the claw.
How can you miss the namesake?
That's the claw.
Oh, the pivot grab.
Oh, pivot
That's
grab. Oh.
Okay. Up throw, up air, back air, back air.
This is
No.
so close.
Oh, what was that?
What was that?
What was that down B? I
Wow.
don't know why Motobug did that. That's it.
No way.
That's it. Sonic can't. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Sonic can't get out of from under there.
Well, I can't believe that. That's a
I don't think
down B,
Sonic
yeah.
has any options that beat Bowser dropping from ledge and up being from low.
Yeah.
I think that beats
That's pretty
Sonic
hard.
up air. I don't think